race fans, welcome back to Garden Canyon Run, the most dangerous track in the Northwest. This is Top Cat. This is rounds 12 and 13 of our series Top Cat. I'm Brock Wheeler. I'm going to be bringing you all the action today. Guess what? We have lots of action. We got 4 cars going head-to-head in 2 heats. The winners of those heats are going to go on to face the current Top Cat. It's gonna be pretty exciting. Track conditions are pretty good. It's a little water on the track, but here you can take a look at the track itself. If you're new to the track, it's a rally-style track, and we have 8 checkpoints along the course as the cars race. The first car across checkpoint wins a point. Most points wins. Winner goes on to face the Top Cat. And here we've been looking at the cars that have already lost their heat. Moving on, this is the field of entrants proper into the race series. We have Team Ragged Rust, Team Ragtag, Grumpy Cloud, Uncle Elvis Racing, G4 Diecast Racing, Alley Cat Race Club, Lily's Boneyard, and of course Numbskull Racing, current Top Cat being Numbskull himself. Here we are passing by G4 Diecast Drop as we head toward the start gate, and here's Numbskull himself here in that Ferrari 360 Modena. It weighs 73 grams, which is just under the weight limit of 75 grams. This thing's a beast here, folks. And as is custom, we're going to give him a practice run here first. See how the track's running today in these wet conditions. Ooh. Well, that doesn't bode well for race day here for Numbskull, but we'll see how he can recover from that. We're going to move along. First up, we got Mikey from Team Grumpy Cloud, driving a hot Subaru WRX STI. We got Big Dodge driving for Alley Cat Race Club in that 69 Camaro. Japanese engineering against American muscle. Here we go. Big Dodge in the inside, Mike on the outside. Mikey took the whole shot. Big Dodge from behind, out of nowhere, not able to carry his momentum past the descent, past checkpoint 3 very far. We're going to have to take a look at this again. See, Mikey easily took the whole shot there from the outside. Lost control coming into the descent at G4 Diecast Drop. And Big Dodge just shoved him out of the way. Unfortunately, couldn't take advantage of that aggressive maneuver. Here we go with run number 2. This time we're going to see Big Dodge on the outside, Mikey's on the inside. Mikey again with a whole shot. Looking good coming down the descent. Well, he carries his momentum across checkpoint 4. Big Dodge is left up in turn 1. Let's see how this went down here. Once again, Mikey clearly with the whole shot. Again, having trouble coming in the checkpoint 2. And just rode the brakes too hard, got it sideways, didn't have any momentum coming through turn 3. Well, so far it's Mikey over Big Dodge, 5 points to 2. Mikey on the outside, Big Dodge on the inside. Mikey once again with a whole shot. Oh, looking beautiful coming down the descent. A blistering run, a perfect run. All the way down through the finish straight. 8 points. Yeah, it looks like Big Dodge in that Alley Cat Race Club car. Sorry, you're just no match for Mikey today, especially on a run like this. This is just a beautiful run. Wow, look at the way he handles turn 3, turn 4. Perfectly straight coming down the open section of track on the finish straight. Absolutely beautiful. So at this point, 13 over 2, mathematically it's not possible for Big Dodge to come back. The only thing that could happen here would be for Mikey to get disqualified somehow. Mikey with the whole shot. Can he get down to the finish straight again? Well, nope. But as we all knew, it wasn't gonna be your day, Big Dodge. Nice recovery here by Mikey on the descent. Yeah, I just didn't have the momentum to get past checkpoint 5 any farther than checkpoint 5. Well, that means Mikey's going to be moving on to face the Top Cat. But before that, we're going to have another heat where we're going to see Lily the dog from Lily's Boneyard driving that front run of Fairmont up against Sawyer from Uncle Elvis Racing, driving that Zoomin Dodge Ram Chevy Camaro mashup. I'm going to call it the Ramero. We got Sawyer on the outside. We got Lily the dog on the inside. Lily the dog taking the whole shot. Oof. Oh man, a tremendous blow to Lily the dog. It's left lying in the gutter by the side of the track. So Lily the dog took a nice move into turn 1 to take the win at checkpoint 1. Kept that gap going down the descent. Oh, but lost control, and here's another look at that. Bam! Man, that give you a nasty case of whiplash. Nice job by Sawyer to get those last 2 points. Oof! Bang! Unbelievable. Well, let's see how Lily the dog can carry on after that stupendous wreck. Alright, and that's just one run, folks. Here we go, run number 2. Sawyer on the inside, Lily the dog on the outside. Oh man, I think Lily the dog's still shaken up. Sawyer's taking advantage of it. Oh wow, not able to get a perfect run out of it, but 7 points nonetheless. Excellent job by Sawyer, who ends up on his roof. Lily the dog down in the garden bed. Well, Lily the dog had the whole shot, but just kind of lost control. Heads up driving by Sawyer to avoid wrecking himself. And then a beautiful job taming that big blue beast on the descent there. Handles turn 3, turn 4, beautiful, turn 5. Just couldn't keep it exactly straight at on the finish straight. Well, that's what we got Tom, Dick, and Harry for on hand to take care of these cars when they get turned over and dropped down into the garden bed. It's quite an operation we got with these volunteer 64 scale people. Alright, run number 3. Sawyer's on the outside, Lily the dog's on the inside. Lily the dog taking the whole shot once again. Some fancy driving off the track one more time. Open the door for Sawyer, who can only get past checkpoint 4. Let's see how this is going to work. So we've got a 7-point advantage to Sawyer now. Lily the dog left down in the garden bed again, this time down by the heavy equipment. That front run in Fairmont taking a beating today on the most dangerous track in the Northwest. Sawyer getting the nice run again down the descent. Just not able to carry the same amount of momentum as last time. And here we can see him coming to rest in front of this line of past cars from old tournaments, including a bunch of Uncle Elvis racing cars right there themselves. And then here's Lily the dog getting put back on her wheels for one more run. It's a 7-point advantage. It's gonna take a perfect run for Lily the dog to take this heat here. Oof, and with a maneuver like that, nice recovery down the descent and carrying enough momentum to get down to the finish straight. Holy mackerel. I mean, ding dang, folks. Sawyer left up in turn 1, high and dry, wondering what happened. Lily the dog takes the heat by 1 point. Look at this aggressive maneuver out of turn 1. Pinching Sawyer right into the wall, recovering on the descent. And down on the porch when they get off the track one more time. What an underdog story here. Lily the dog coming from behind. So is it possible that Lily the dog could become the top cat? Well, we're going to find out when Lily the dog moves on into the next round. But first we're going to see... oh, look, here's another shot of Lily the dog recovering on that descent. Beautiful job. Alright, but here we go. We're going to see Numbskull. This is our current top cat going up against Mikey. Mikey's on the inside, Numbskull's on the outside. Oh, and it looks like it's a brawl, folks. If this is a taste of what we have in store, this is going to be exciting. Alright, so they are side by side coming into turn 1. The beautiful battle. Mikey takes it, but only barely. Numbskull tries to knock him around. Finally comes around him before checkpoint 3. And it looks like down there on the sidelines, Lily the dog took another hit. Alright, run number 2. This time Mikey's on the outside, Numbskull's on the inside. And from the outside, Mikey with the hole shot. Oh, and Numbskull again makes a pass. We'll have to see if Numbskull was able to collect checkpoint 2 or not, and it looks like he was. A short but sweet round, and once again Lily the dog taking a blow. Beautiful overtake by Numbskull. And you can clearly see that that's Numbskull taking the point on checkpoint 2 as Mikey's doing his very best to complete that barrel roll after riding the wall at G4 diecast drop on turn 2. Wow, carnage down at the bottom of the descent. Right in front of all those fans, none of whom got hit. It was only Lily the dog taking the blunt of all that energy. Numbskull looks to be okay. We're gonna get back up into the start gate for run number 3. Mikey's on the inside, Numbskull's on the outside. It's 2-3, and it is another close battle. And Numbskull getting down onto the finish straight. Oof. Only able to get across checkpoint 7. But a beautiful job to do so. There's a pedestrian. That's Terry, who's the marketing manager for Garden Canyon Run for the track. He's on his back down there. Mikey's also on his roof. A lot of carnage on the track here, folks. So Mikey taking the whole shot again. The super quick acceleration, but look at Numbskull close that gap down. Oof. Isn't able to make the pass until after checkpoint 3, but does so with enough momentum to get all the way down into the finish straight. It's a beautiful job. And here we'll see if he actually runs into Terry or not. able to keep it straight across checkpoint 7. And yep, definitely didn't run into Terry. Terry was already passed out there, probably in an ice cream induced coma. I think is what's going on there. Someone ought to take a look at him, but the driver's okay. Numbskull's fine. Get Mikey back on his wheels. So we got a tied match again, folks. 6-6. Run number 4. Mike on the outside, Numbskull on the inside. It looks like Mikey's taking the whole shot. Numbskull's trying to come around him. Oh man, and it was a brawl all the way down through checkpoint 4, and Mikey's taking it. The Top Cat is dead. Long live the new Top Cat, Mikey from Grumpy Cloud. Once again, look at Numbskull just trying desperately to get past Mikey. Unable to do so, watching his crown slip away. And there's your new Top Cat, folks. Alright, so from heat number 2, we're going to see Lily the dog go up against our new Top Cat and see if Lily the dog can become Top Cat. Lily's on the inside. Wow, and it's another brawl, folks. I was wondering if all those hits during the last match was going to affect Lily the dog's performance, but I don't believe it has. That was a serious drop that Mikey took down to the garden bed. Taking a look at it here, they come side by side heading toward checkpoint 1, and Lily the dog holds that line and takes it. Again at checkpoint 2, at G4 diecast drop, just sending Mikey down into what would be the water feature if we didn't have it covered up with those marble tiles. Lily the dog not able to capitalize on it any more than getting past checkpoint 2, but here we go. Mikey on the inside with the whole shot. Oh, and Lily the dog trying to make a pass. Oh. Strange turn of events with Mikey ended up on his roof. Okay, so Reginald Loki, we have a race going on here. If you're not going to work as a corner judge, appreciate if you just move along. So Lily the dog made it past checkpoint 3, but didn't collect any points on that run. Mikey took the whole shot and just stayed out in front. Right here, Lily's trying to make a pass. Beautiful job at taming turn 3, but yeah, not enough momentum to take that high line through turn 4, so that does him in. Run number 3. Mike is on the outside, Lily the dog on the inside. Ooh, Mikey slamming Lily the dog into the wall. And taking the run. Only able to get past checkpoint 3, so leaving the door open for Lily the dog still, who's left high and dry on turn 1. It's only 5 points between these two. Look at how tight that battle is. Out of turn 1, but Mikey just slamming Lily the dog into the wall. But drifting to a stop after turn 3. So with 5 points in hand, we're gonna go to checkpoint. We're gonna go to run number 4. Mike is on the inside, taking the whole shot. Oh, and leaving Lily the dog again at turn 1. Looks like with a beautiful run. The nail in the coffin. Mikey, your Top Cat, denying the Lily the dog the opportunity to become the first dog top cat. Right there in turn 1. Beautiful run down the descent. Nice job through turn 3, through turn 4. Takes that same high line but with enough momentum this time. And look at him trying to hold that wheel straight coming down the descent. Just offline. Well, that's the racing, folks. We have a new top cat in Mikey from Grumpy Cloud. I want to thank Numbskull from Team Numbskull. It was a beautiful job you did today. Thank all our sponsors and all our teams today. We really appreciate you sending these cars in. We appreciate all you fans watching from home. I'm Brock Wheeler. It's been my pleasure to bring the action today. We'll be back in another week with another round of racing and action for you on the most dangerous track in the Northwest. Take care, folks.